up? This is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you're right here. Of course, back with another video review. I actually want to start off this whole video review with something different. This time around, I'm actually gonna use a video from Fox News, because now it looks like the Passport Bros are trending again on main media. And of course, when things start spreading in main media, this information get pushed out to the masses and more people start to wake up to what is going on. Yes, that is true. So there was a segment on Fox News. They were talking about dating for Gen Z. And first, I got to give a shout out to Mervin. He is one of my avid, longtime supporters of the channel. He has been, a couple of times he actually had passed me over some content to review. And I got to give a shout out to him. He's also, I would say, a passport bro as well. He has a wife from the Dominican Republic, and they live in the States, been together for over 10 years. So they've been doing their thing. But shouts out to you, Mervin. Thanks for passing this information over to me. So let's go ahead, without further ado, let's jump into the video and also the articles. We can see what they are talking about. So first, I want to start off with the video. So within the video, they kind of touch on it a little bit, but within where they have the video displayed at, they actually have a whole article on it talking about it. So first, let's go ahead and watch this video.
Well, from generation to generation, the dating scene has always presented challenges to single people. These days, an unprecedented number of Gen Z men are not dating. And our next guest says there are several reasons why. Let's bring in PragerU personality Aldo Budazzoni. Aldo, it's great to have you. You wrote this on foxnews.com. I'm going to put it up on the screen. All across America, marriage, sexuality, and relationships are on the steady decline among young people. According to a new Pew Research study, 63% of men aged 18 to 29 report being single. That means the number of single men is nearly twice that of single young women, indicating a large breakdown in the social, romantic, and sexual lives of American men. What gives here, Aldo?
Well, this breakdown that we're seeing of relationships is multifaceted, and there's so many factors to play to just talk about in one sitting. But what I talk about in this article is the way that social media and these dating apps are contributing to this. Yeah. And with these technological advancements, you would think that finding love, finding a relationship would be easier than ever. Nope. But what we're seeing is the opposite. The abundance of choices and this sense of constant availability is creating a situation where men always think that they have another option. And so when a red flag or something happens in a relationship that's otherwise going smoothly, young men are asking themselves, why would I do this when I have thousands of other options at my fingertips? And unfortunately, over 60% of Gen Z men are choosing the latter.
It's interesting because I want to put up the damage to the dating landscapes. Quoting here, dating apps, social media, pornography, the list probably goes on, but those are three of the big ones, right?
Absolutely.
So those are the apps that they're stating, but this is a bigger problem than just Gen Z. This is just about every generation of men at this point. They are experiencing this, and this is where the Passport Bro movement comes in to save men's lives. One of the things that was not expected was these social apps, although it has made things better across the board for women getting access to men and so forth, but they was not expecting that this would make it easier for women from other countries to gain access to men here in the States. So now it's kind of like, it's kind of the bad situation for those that are here. Men are finding out that women in other countries are a bit different due to the way that their culture is set up. And it kind of turns men off at what the culture is here in the United States. Of course, we know that a lot of the culture here basically hate men. That's just what it is. They don't want to talk about it, but yes, it's about making men look like a fool, basically trying to silence men at this point. But let's go ahead and move on to the article, which actually touched deeply into this whole situation of this whole video. So here's the article from Fox News, and it says here, a growing subset of men in the United States are turning away from American women and choosing to search for love abroad. The viral movement, coined as Passport Bros on TikTok, referred to as men seeking foreign women who they believe come from more conservative backgrounds and therefore place more emphasis on family and loyalty, which is true. This is what a lot of men are looking for. Men don't want to be in a relationship that's going to end within 3 to 5 years, and then to know that they're going to lose half of their stuff that they have accumulated within that year, or even all of it, which makes no sense. Why would men want to be dealing with this? And then at the same time, in these relationships, knowing that these women have the upper hand, so it's like they're kind of, you know, it's kind of like in a sense, for example, the elephant being hooked to a chain in the ground. Like, you know that an elephant is big and strong and can easily break the chain. But because they have conditioned the elephant to believe that because it's connected to a chain to the ground, the elephant cannot move. It's the same situation that's going on with Western men. They are strong and could take care of a lot of things, but unfortunately they are limited at what they could do in Westernized culture. So back to the article, it says, in many cases, these passport bros claim to seek out non-Western women out of frustration or wanting something new. They often blame feminism and impossible standards by the US women as the reason for them seeking out relationships overseas, dating coach Eddie Hernandez says. Yes, I do agree with that part of the article. I definitely agree with that. So insert now, the passport bro movement is going national. A lot of men are waking up to this, and this is gonna cause a big disruption to the whole media that is going on here in the States. But now, let's go ahead and move on to the next video. This video says, reasons why successful black men dating outside their race. Why is that?
Okay, so this woman says, I think successful black men date outside of their race because other races allow their man to take care of them, and black women be on some I don't need a man for nothing-ish. Men like to feel needed. Black women will always remind you that you are not. So, first and foremost, what I want to say about this exact post is it's really not necessarily a race thing. Because when we look all over social media, some of the women on TikTok that have the highest amount of followers are white women telling white men that they don't need them either. Okay, that they ain't this, they ain't that, who do they think they are? So it's definitely not a race thing. It's just a mindset thing. There are some women who just want, like, they feel like their lifelong duty is to tell men that they don't need them. To tell men that, like, I don't need you. You're just an addition here. You think you this and you think you that. Like, I could live without you. I could do bad all by myself.
How dare
it
you?
used to just be culturally. I think it used to be that kind of thing. But as feminism has exponentially grown and made it to even the youngest of younger generations, you can watch cartoons now, and they are pushing that narrative of like feminism and women can do everything and this and that. You don't need a man. You can be stronger than a man. So in that regard, it's not necessarily a race thing. It is a mindset thing.
And let's keep it a buck. Shout out to Black Man Travels. Yo, so this all originated in the black culture. And of course, now it has spread to other cultures. And this is where it comes down to the passport bro movement, why it is for every man of every color, every race, every creed, whatever you could think of, is actually a part of the whole passport bro movement. So it isn't just black men, it's just about every man you could think of in the United States because of the westernized culture. And shouts out to Nate in your state, man. He passed me this video, which is kind of funny. It says, and that, kids, is how I met your mother. I'm actually going to mute the music because it's some music I think I might get a copyright strike on it, so I'm not going to play with the music. So she sat down next to him while he's reading a book, and she offers him chips. Feeds it to him. Thank you. Total stranger. And she asks what's his name. They introduce each other. She asks where he's from. He sent from the US. And there she goes. She says she loves the US. Start feeding him even more. And there we go. Already hitting it off. That's all it takes. And lastly, I'm gonna leave you guys with another great video from Travel Lindo with the Colombianas on the horses. Always a great video to watch because he actually has videos for days on this whole horse parade. Like, I think he must travel around Colombia and videotape all of the stuff that goes on with this whole experience. But check this out. What a sight to see, as always. Well, this is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out the video. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out.